Hello, my friends. This is Pete Torre, the author of Connect with Ruthless Honesty. And I want to welcome you to part 6 of our mini-series. I'm doing this mini-series in partnership with Miami Community Newspapers. In the first 5 parts, chapters 1 through 5, I started by sharing a personal story from childhood all the way through adult and through the time that I learned about my prostate cancer. Part 2, we talked about what happened to me, what I felt, what I experienced in that wake-up call. Part 3 was about my self-discovery. A ton of questions arose as I went through that journey, that emotional journey of the news of my cancer. Part 4, chapter 4, we started to look at the new philosophy that I pulled together based on what I learned in my self-discovery phase. Part 5 was when I started to implement. And I implemented what is probably the most important thing in our lives, our wellness. I spoke about the wellness trifecta, that harmonized combination of mind, body, and spirit. And today, in part 6, I'm going to share with you the other big change of my life, my business transformation, where I developed a repurposed business. My wake-up call, or any wake-up call that anyone that goes through, especially a very, very difficult moment of adversity, forces all of us to look at everything. And for me, I looked at everything, including my business. I started to ask some ruthlessly honest questions. Number 1, why am I in business? What is it that I do? How should I do it? And who is my business for? I came to the conclusion in this process that the real purpose of any business is to serve the client and their well-being by being a problem solver and an opportunity finder. Everything we do as we start to take apart our business and repurpose it has to be driven by ruthlessly honesty. And when we go through this process of serving clients, we have to do it with integrity, transparency, and with the highest ethics. You know, my friends, business is not a one-way street. If you're selfish in your motives and what you do, and you're just serving yourself and your needs, then you're not going to be in business very long. Business has to be win-win. Everyone has to gain. That's why we're here for. Remember, it's the well-being of our clients, and we're here to solve problems. And we're here at the same time to uncover magnificent opportunities for them. The tagline of my book is the freedom to succeed in life and in business. And today we're talking about business. And I'm going to share this with you, and I want you to hear this very clearly. The freedom to succeed in business will happen when you connect what you do, how you do it, and why you do it with who you really are. The why, the what, the when has to be backed up and driven with who you really are. That many times is difficult because we try to emulate what other companies are doing. You have to follow your path in your company. And it's got to come from an honest, authentic place. Every chapter in this book ends with 4 ruthlessly honest questions. The first question, how much of you is in your business? We just talked about that. Is your business you? Or is it someone else's style of doing business? Secondly, are your business activities well connected and aligned with your vision, mission, and core values? What do you see for your client down the road? What is that great outcome you see for them? What is that purpose, those action steps that you need to take in your mission to get it done? And finally, are you coming from a place where you are authentically delivering and practicing based on your core values? And the next question I want to ask you is the fact that we're here to serve our clients and to help them grow their business. But as a business, I don't care if it's large, medium, or small, solo practitioner, whatever, we are here also to serve the communities that we have our business. So we have to find a way to give back. This can't just be an afterthought or something we do once in a while. It really needs to be part of your DNA in whatever way you can, but serve and give back. And finally, my last question is, when asked, what do your clients say about you? Think about that. If I were to sit down and talk to some of your clients, and I would ask them, tell me a little bit about this individual, what would they say? What do you want them to say? If you have a copy of my book, I want to, thank you for picking it up, and I hope you're reading through it and taking notes and everything so you can start internalizing there. If you haven't gotten my book yet, I'm going to ask you to go to my website, PeteConnects.com, and try to get your copy today or as soon as possible. And when you get it, sit down and make the time and start reading it. It's an easy read, but yet it's powerful and it's to the point. And if you've seen all the videos to this point, you know what I'm talking about. We have our 7th part coming up, the last video, which is going to be all about how we move forward, how we then go step by step, day by day, in implementing everything that has been talked about in this book and what we've have all learned together. In the meantime, have yourself a fantastic day. See you soon, and God bless.